initial rates method. Well, what we want to do for this, well, before I even go through this, what is the initial rate of reaction? It's the rate at the start of reaction. Pretty simple, right? Initial rate of reaction, rate at the start of reaction. However, what we have to do is, on a concentration time graph, what we have to do is calculate the gradient of the tangent at the time equals 0, and that is a skill in of itself. Calculate the gradients of tangents at time equals 0. That's initial rate of reaction, and that's how we find out. So, initial rates method. Repeat an experiment several times using different initial concentrations of reactants. Repeat an experiment several times using different initial concentrations of reactants. We usually only change one of the concentrations at a time, keeping everything else constant. However, there are examples where they change more than one of the concentrations at a time, while also keeping everything else constant. Then we can calculate the initial rate for each experiment, and then we can see how the initial concentrations affect the initial rates, and therefore we can work out the order for each reactant. And once you know the orders, we can work out the rate equation. So yeah, just remember the initial rate of reaction is rate at the start of reaction, calculate gradient at tangent at time equals 0 on the concentration time graph.